Hello and welcome back everybody to a brand new FTB Infinity Lite 1.10.2. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing pretty good. I am doing not bad at all. Did I just see a yellow thing up on there? I think I did. Yeah, I've kind of been having a little bit of a... Well, we've been having a few different issues, not gonna lie. Potatoes, well, just this whole forestry farm, it's served us decently well, but I think it's time pretty soon here to move on from it because, you know, it's good, but it's got its flaws. There's easier things that you can do in the world. But before we jump into that, I want to look at things like flight and a few other aspects of the game. That was weird. Did you guys see that? They like went invisible. Strange. Yeah, I want to look at flight and quite a few other things in the game. At the moment, our excavator and our extreme reactors are down. I'm out of yellorium, so they're just temporarily just out of commission. So that whole system is down and out, but you know, I expected that to be the case. So we really haven't solved the power problems. But we do have a decent amount of resources. 2,900 iron and a little bit of gold there makes me more than happy enough. I could actually change the reactor to be a little bit more efficient now, I think. But it's one of those things. A lot of people are saying things like, oh, why didn't you just, you know, wind generator or this and that? And all very good points. I truly will say that. They are amazing points. I could just do those simple things, but that's not the vision that I had for that area. So that's kind of the whole reasoning there. Anyways, let's jump into it. We need to do a little bit of extra utilities up in here because we are getting to that point. We really haven't dabbled with it at all, and we really need to. So here we go. Stone bricks to get some polished stone. Probably the best way to start out with extra utilities in general. And you know what? I'm going to make a little bit more than that because we're going to need a decent amount of this stuff. So let's get a few more. All right, 44. Perfect. Now, one of the first things that we're going to need is a resonator here. And that guy's pretty easy. A little bit of iron, some redstone, etc. I need to get some resources on me, don't I? I do. One of these resonating crystals, good. I'm just going to take a whole bunch of this stuff because we're going to need almost all of it. I should actually plant these red orchids as well, but for that I would need silk touch, so not really. I could throw the silky jewel on something, but I'm not going to get too concerned about that. Let's quickly go and grab a few resources. I don't have that much time tonight, sadly. I really wish I had a little bit more. I've been taking my kids swimming a lot lately, and it's absolutely been wonderful. We've had so much fun getting out just as a family. I think we swam for like 3 hours today, and I'm doing some laps and stuff and whatnot, and we're swimming and having fun and exercise. It's amazing. I love it. Doing those types of things with people that you truly do love and enjoy is really what it all comes down to, in my opinion. So, wow, I do not have any coal. Oh dear. Okay, so block of coal, good. Let's get that done. Let's get our resonator up and running here. At the moment, as you can see, I did clean up a lot of the base here, so that's a good thing. We are going to need a decent amount of this polished stone, but as you can see here, our resonator needs power, okay? Pretty straightforward that it needs power. It's nothing too crazy. But if you look through all of these different generators that you can make, water, wind, fire, lava, dragon egg, lunar, okay, we could do lunar, and we could also do solar. Those are both options, but I'm going to skip both of those options because they're not all that great. You only get 1 GP per per solar panel. You do get 3, so it's not a bad trade. But I think I'm just going to go with the manual one for now, because I want to advance past this very, very soon here. Up to, my goal is to make some water mills. So we need some of these redstone gears. Yes, indeed. Let's get a few sticks and a little bit of that going on. I'm going to make, well, a decent amount of them, because we are going to go through them for sure. 28. Yeah, that's not too bad. What? I didn't double click that. I did not double click that. Alright, so we're going to make about 7 of these. I need a little bit more wood, which I think is right here. Good. Nailed it. Alright, so that will get us started there. Okay, yes, that's perfect. So the manual one requires 1 of those, with the enticing crystal and some polished stone. This guy is exactly as it sounds. It is manual. You basically click it, it generates some grid power for you. So it's generating, right? And we'll slowly work our way through this stone. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I want to directly work. Did I just lock my hand from going? I did. How did I do that? Oh, wow. Okay. So I was clicking on this, and then I hit E, and it locked it going. Well, that's strange. I don't know if that's a bug or not. But I want to get to these water mills, which require 6 stone burnt, resonating crystal, and a couple of the redstone gears overall. I'm just going to leave it like this, because we're automatically clicking on this. I don't have a script or anything running at the moment. I literally just got this to work. It's fine. It's fine. Just, we'll just, you know, we'll just let it go. It's it's like I'm riding a bike without doing any of the exercise in a manual way, right? That's hilarious. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. All right, we got the 6. Beautiful. That's all the manual clicking I want to do. It was so extraneous, me clicking that whole time. But this gives us a water mill. This guy is really when things start to enhance themselves when it comes to the extra utilities, in my opinion. I love the water mills. Now, a lot of people do fire, a lot of people do lava, stuff like that. They are great. They are not as good as the water mill. And I tell you that now, 100%. Sink, give me some water. That's why I got rid of my water source, just because I got a sink now. I don't need a water source. And I cleaned up the floor and got rid of the farm, and oh, it's so much more beautiful over here. Okay, so let's head on down to our basement. I have no clue where these mobs are. Not a single clue. They, like, I don't know where they are. They're like right down here or something. I don't know. Anyways, they're very frustrating though. They might be in the cave that's like over here. Beats me. Okay, so I want to start to map this out a little bit. We have a little bit of an area here in this corner, and this is where I want to generate our water power. So let's do that. Now, I did a system in unstable, and I already forget it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've already forgotten that system 100%. There is other systems that we can go with, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the one water mill is going to be right here. Now we need a few blocks, so just for right now, the way that these work is pretty straightforward. You need running water on both sides of it to start generating power. Okay? So, for example, there we go. We are generating 8. See? Count it 8. Now, just to point out, it says here max power of 4. Again, I'm not sure if this is a bug or not, but we are currently generating 8. And now we are generating 16. Just by having the 2 water sources on either side. Now, there's ways that, of course, we can then take this to the next level and duplicate and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to have to set all of that up. So, for example, we're going to need it like this. That'll be like that. Anyways, I got a little bit of fine tuning there, and of course we need to make more water mills overall, right? So yeah, we need more water. We need more water mills to get this thing operational. Now, the reason I need so much of this stuff is actually pretty straightforward. To fly, you need 32 total GP. All right. So, again, a decent amount required. Not a crazy amount for the angel ring to work. Now, of course, we have to get ourselves an angel ring and whatnot in the first place, but that's a different story. So then we can do that and that. Beautiful. So that one's now generating 12 because it has it on 3 sides. But guess what? We do that and we're up to 16. So now, overall, our grid power, you can see we're already up to 32 with these 2 water mills. We'd be, by theory, almost good to fly. Almost good. I'm not going to say we're good just yet. Other than that, we need to get a few more of these down and in place here. So there's going to be another water mill here. You don't want to make source blocks. Source blocks are bad. You do not want source blocks with this system. You need running water. So let's get, I think I need one more of these, and we need our stone burnt. Perfect timing, coming up to 6. Okay, that'll give us another water mill. I gotta make more of the other stuff to get this truly done and operational. But so this way here is just a 4-way system for the water mills. It gives you 4 water mills, which is 64 grid power in this system to fully operate the and be efficient with it. All right, so it does work quite well. You can stack these vertically, which works amazingly well, might I add, and will give you a decent amount of power overall. So yeah, I'm gonna get another one of these. We're gonna get a few other things in place and rocking and rolling here, and we'll go from there. Alright, and just like that, we're up to 112 grid power, which is pretty darn awesome. Little overpowered, some might even say. Is that a bad guy out there? Or is that down below as well? I'm trying to figure out where these bad guys are. They're really bugging me. Anyways, so we have a decent amount of grid power. Now, there's a few different things that we can do with this grid power. There's a lot of different things, to be honest with you guys. An absolute ton. There's furnaces. There is, well, you can make generators. There's crushers. So you can actually make yourself a little doubling ore system with extra utilities, and it works fairly well from my tests. And you can get it to go decently fast and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, not quite as good as some of the other things. Of course, there's a quantum quarry, which is basically the new quarry system that they've come up with. It requires actuators to be placed next to it, which requires end rods and a couple of other things like diamond pickaxes and end stone. So we're going to have to probably procure some of those items. But, oh, and another star. No big deal there. So that's the quarry, which I'd love to get into. There is a deep dark as well, just saying. You know, if you want to go there, that's still in here. Angel Ring is definitely something that we want to get, though, very, very soon, if possible, to assist us with not only our building, but our flying, like, everything. Now, the hardest part about this is definitely the Cursed Lasso, which requires a drop of evil that you get from Wither Skeletons, but then you have to catch a ghast in it. So that one's a little bit of an annoyance overall to get, but it's not too bad at all. One of the good things, though, is definitely the upgrades. There's the upgrade for mining. This is going to get you cobblestone, which is great. Overall, there's your speed upgrades. So power penalty, level 1, 0, +1 GP. And then there's stack upgrades as well and all that kind of stuff. There's these heating coils. There's all this cool stuff. So I want to make an upgrade for our resonator over here, just to make it go a little bit quicker. So we need to get a weighted pressure plate and put it into our resonator to get ourselves an upgrade base. Right? It's a little slow, right? We got the GP to really push this thing too. We're really only draining about, you know, up to 8 type thing. So we can push this a little bit and get it a little bit more advanced. I think it was this speed upgrade. All right. So let's install a speed upgrade there. And you know what? Just because I want to see how much it increases speed, let's take a look. Well, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Now it is, if you saw there, it is now taking up to 16 GP. So it basically doubled the power usage required. Now these guys do stack. So as you can see, now we're up to 2.42. Let's just try one more here. Let's give it a try. So that's quite a bit quicker, but we're up to 24 of our GP now being used. So it progressively gets bigger and bigger, and eventually you hit a point where it's probably not worth it in the slightest. All right, so you want to be cautious of that. One of the great things as well is red coal. You can put coal or charcoal in here to get yourself red coal. Now, I'm not sure if it actually burns longer or not in this pack. I'd have to confirm that. It didn't in unstable, so that might be something worth a little bit of testing. But overall, we've gotten a decent start into our extra utilities situation. Next step is definitely the angel ring. I'm not really in a great position for this. I do have the 2 lassos. We could try to find ourselves. Why do I do that? We can just hold shift and find them. There they are. So I have the 2 golden lassos, which are easy to make overall. But we do need to get that drop of evil from a wither skeleton to get the cursed lasso. And then we need to capture a ghast in it. And with this one, we need to capture a bat. So both of those things, I really haven't found. Not going to lie. Not too many of them. So instead, while I'm kind of working on that in the background, I really want to go to the end and some of that. So, you know, it's one of those things. I'm going to keep a little bit of iron over here, at least until I get my upgrades the way I want for some of this stuff. I want to do a couple other things while we're sticking around here, and just some quality of life things. And they do involve a little bit of the extra utilities stuff. So the first thing that I want to get is a transfer node for items, which is basically any stone, chest, and some of those pipes, which I believe are right here. Good. I have a chest. Excellent. Let's use up some of this granite, I guess. Get rid of that. Excellent. And the redstone. So transfer node for items. Very good. Excellent. Now I want to get the mining upgrade, which is going to require another one of those bases. We can give this a try again. Oh yeah, that's much faster. 32 GP though. 32. Not a small amount by any means. And I believe it also required a golden pickaxe. Beautiful. Okay, golden pickaxe with the upgrade base is going to give us the upgrade for mining. Alright, and in the meantime, I would like to get ourselves set up with a little cobble gen here. And I'm a little concerned. I do not know if all of this stuff is going to burn down. The chisel and bits. Do they burn? I don't know. I really don't know. So, before we do anything, we're going to move our cobble storage to an area where we're hopefully not going to burn down everything. Alright? Or at least that's the goal. So, we're going to go just outside here. And in the meantime, I need to get a bucket of lava. Very good. And a bucket of water in the process. I'm going to go out here. And I know it's not going to be pretty and all that kind of stuff, but it's going to have to work for what we need. So I'm just going to dig out a little trench. We're going to throw down our water. We're going to throw down our lava. We're going to throw down our piece of cobble in between. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. We have the torch there to make sure that that water stays lit up. We can place down our transfer node and our quantum storage unit just like that. Oops, I forgot another pipe. I'm so used to that transfer node having a pipe automatically come out of it. That has definitely changed. So, there we go. Pipe to go in. Now, it's not doing anything. Once we put in the mining upgrade, it should start to work. No? Why is it not working? Allows mining of cobblestone, pumping up water. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's saying it's draining power. Are we actually getting more? It's kind of hard to tell because that only says 4.6K. It should be mining, but I'm not seeing anything here. That's a bit of an annoyance. I mean, by theory, it should be working, right? Like, that's... Let's just try this. Oh, no! Foiled. Really? Really, game? Really? Really? Is this real life right now? Did I just do that? Ladies and gentlemen, did I just do that? It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to see here. I needed the obsidian anyways. So, yeah. I needed it. Most definitely. Alright, let's try it like this. We'll just do it like this. Go like that. Go like that. Okay, that makes cobble. Really, game? Really, game? Are we getting some now? I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let it run. I'm not sure why it wouldn't work. It's supposed to function like that, so I guess we'll find out together if it's working as intended or not. So that's the thing. We got another piece of obsidian, though. That's really what I wanted out of that whole ordeal. So I haven't really played around with this block very much, but I kind of want to try it and just see what it's like. And it is the upgrade or the furnace from Extra Utilities. I don't know why I want to try this, but I really want to just give it a try. I don't know. I just want to see what it's like, I guess. See if it's any good, if you know what I mean. So I did cook up some bricks, and we got this machine block. So I want to try putting this guy down. Let's put it down right there and see what this is like. I want to take out our speed upgrades, and I want to try putting in cobble. Oh, it requires RF. Oh. Oh. Okay. So it requires grid power and RF? Okay. Is that the case? By the way, I don't think this is working. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong there or not, but I'm pretty sure it's not working. Okay, so it requires RF and grid power. Very, very interesting. Do I have some LV in here? I do. I do not have the wire, though. That's really a shame. I have HV, though. Okay. I wasn't anticipating the power thing. And I don't have any coal or charcoal at this point in time. Let's head on over here and see how this thing works. I'm really curious overall. So let's just do this quickly. And let's slap that down, and we'll connect up some power to it. Boom, and boom. So that's full. We got that speed in there. Oh, that's pretty quick. Oh my, that's pretty quick. Now, how much power is that draining? It's draining a decent amount. But this is already, I think, faster than this whole setup. Pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is. Now, it is draining from our grid as well as using RF. So it does require both systems together. And I think it is using more RF or more power than this setup does. But, like, this one's so annoyingly frustrating to deal with all the time. So, I mean, we can just do this and be free and clear of all that. That sounds way easier, doesn't it? Doesn't that seem a lot easier? And I'm pretty sure that's faster with the 3 speed upgrades, which we could get more of those very easily. I have plenty of gold at this point, so I am not worried about that in the slightest. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is a better way to go. I really am. So, let's quickly replace this. And like I said, we can definitely get more of that up and running. So, we'll do the furnace here. Alright, we'll give this a shot. See how it works for us. It saves us a lot on cabling. That's for sure. And we can slide in that. Now, it does drain, apparently, even while not working. So that's a thing to consider as well. But overall, it doesn't drain RF, just your grid power. Okay, I can deal with that. Grid power is very easy for us to make. Just by adding more water wheels, we instantly gain more grid power. So I'm not too concerned about that. We can also move all of that if we want to. There's an island that I flattened out, or a hill right over there that we could move it to if required. So I'm not too concerned about that. And we just saved a whole bunch of resources and gathered some pretty nice stuff, in my opinion. So I am quite happy with these current changes. I am going to get more of this polished stone up and running and cooking up here. Without the speed upgrades, we'll just leave those for now. And let's just make sure. Yeah, lots of spawn spots. Lots of spawn spots, which is a problem. Pretty sure that's supposed to go there. I think I need one in the corner over here. And I think I need one up top. No? Are we good? We're good? Over here, we're good? That's good? Why is that good? Huh. Alright. No mob spawn there. For whatever reason. Don't get it, but, yeah. So, overall, things are working very, very good. I'm very happy with the way things are cruising. I actually wanted to move these out of here and upstairs in various locations. Just around the base, because I still don't know if this is a concern or not, but I know in the past, the looking up of the inventories from these did cause some problems. So I want to just set them up so that they're not looking up adjacent inventories as well as being functional. So yeah, just the little things like that. I'm not getting that lag. I don't know if you noticed it when I was here. I was getting a little bit of a lag spike there with it. So, yeah. One of those things every time I opened them, right? So, yeah. Okay. Quickly copy that. Placement. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? I'm saying now that the floor is done in here. The floor is complete. And that is pretty awesome. Of course, I did want to have a stairway or something to get down, which we'll have to deal with probably next time. But, yeah, overall, I feel like we've made some good progress. We've got the extra utilities up and running. I want to try some of the other stuff here as well. There is a mechanical user, a mechanical miner. This just works like a block breaker. But the mechanical user is very nice. It kind of works like an autonomous activator. But the main goal here is to also work our way up to the quarry. And I have no clue how much power that takes. Not a single clue. So anyways, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye-bye for now. See ya.